Just as you'd expect, really. It's good conditions for batting, and I'm sure neither captain would have had any hesitation in choosing to bat first.
Here we go, first ball of the match, nothing better than getting a game started. And hearing the sound of leather on willow.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Bit of a change-up in the field now.
Nokia has the ball in hand and will get us underway. Hopefully there'll be some swing and bounce with this new ball early on. Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Blocks that ball out of the way with the pad. The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Pitching in line, just a case now on if it's hitting the stumps. The decision will stand by the narrowest of margins. Not hitting a thing, ends up wasting a review.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. Nicked it. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. And out, straightforward catch by the wicket-keeper.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Misses everything.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Yes. Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous-looking drive. Could have been worth more.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Rizwan ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle and it raced to the boundary.
9 runs added in that over. The Spirit are 1 for 9. Afridi, the left armer, is coming on to bowl from the northern end. Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
thrusts the pad at it.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Timed that brilliantly.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Nicely played.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Freedy ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Yes.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Pads away.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly.
Wow! How did that miss? The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Drives and misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one. Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Rizwan shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it. Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
End of the over. The Spirit are 1 for 29. A freebie from the northern end. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the northern end. Edge, unplayable. Big appeal. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Finds the edge. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Caught, and that's stuck.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
A couple on offer here.
And they're away and nicely off the mark. Great work behind the stumps, save some runs with that dive.
Timed that perfectly.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Stokes doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling. Anderson, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. There'll be runs here. Singh got nothing on that as it goes over the rope.
That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Couldn't get it through the field. Couldn't have played that any better.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four. Edge. What a ball. That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it. They'll get at least one. Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Pads that one. Bowler is confident on this one. Afridi takes guard. been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Easy does it. First ball and gets some runs.
Yes.
Edge. Amazing delivery. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. A beauty.
Yeah.
Brilliant catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Stokes won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
End of the over. End of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming. 3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle. Singh into the attack now from the pavilion end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep. Keeper's ball.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yeah, yeah.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yep.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yeah, yeah. No.
Norkia shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Edged it. Loud appeal. Out. Good catch.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Over. The Spirit are 5 for 54.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
Out.
Yeah!
Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Catch it.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Beaten on the drive.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Yeah, yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep, yep.
Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time.
Yep. Keeper,
That's
keeper.
great fielding. That ball was flying.
It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
Yep. Yep.
Great shot. Great timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be 1 run here for them.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yeah, yep.
End of the over, 10 off it. The Spirit are 6 for 70. Stokes having a day out here. Brilliant bowling so far. And just 1 more to get 5 in this innings. Still searching for what would be a thoroughly deserved 5 for. They bowled brilliantly in this innings.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Good balance, really good balance to transfer the weight and stay on top of the ball.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Stokes with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep, yep.
Edged.